Gossips, trending, viral content, celebrity lifestyle. Welcome to.
Hello guys and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. This is Loudly Gist Lover YouTube. Thank you for tuning in, and to my returning subscribers, you guys are the real MVPs. I am here again with another update, and this one is coming from the hospital where it was alleged that MOHBAD was taken to and died in their hospital. The hospital have come out with their own press release, and the statement states that the attention of the management of Perez Medcare Hospital has been drawn to the misleading and false information being circulated in some social media platforms that Mr. Ileri Oluwa Oladimeji Aloba, also known as MOHBAD, died in our medical facility. We consider it pertinent to put on record that at about 04:30 p.m. on the 12th of September 2023, say they bring MOHBAD for their hospital. He no dey breathe, and when he was brought to their medical facility, that their medical team immediately sprang into action, and after assessment it was discovered that there was no sign of life. He had died already. No central or peripheral pulse, no heartbeat, no recordable vital sign, and his pupils were fixed and dilated. On attempting CPR, rigor mortis, stiffening of some parts of the body in relation to why was observed, and the persons who brought him to our facility were informed that it was a case of BID, brought in died already. Upon inquiry about the circumstances leading to the emergency, our team was informed that the deceased was being treated at home by a nurse and that she administered injections on him. Our team thereafter advised that the body be taken to the nearest government hospital where he can be where they can put him for their morgue there. Let it be known that Mr. Ileri Oluwa Oladimeji Aloba, also known as MOHBAD, was not a patient of Perez Medcare Hospital and was never admitted at our hospital at any material time whatsoever. Also, the nurse who was said to be administering treatment on him at home is not a staff of Perez Medcare Hospital, and the video of the medical facility circulating in the media space in which the late Mr. Ileri Oluwa Oladimeji Aloba, aka MOHBAD, is seen alive and receiving treatment is not Perez Medcare Hospital. We are compelled to issue this statement to set the record straight and correct the wrong and false misinformation being circulated about Perez Medcare Hospital. We urge everyone to desist from spreading these informations which no be true, and be mindful of the sensitivity of this matter. While we express our condolences to the family and friends of the deceased Mr. Ileri Oluwa Oladimeji Aloba MOHBAD, we also lend our voice to the call for thorough investigation into the circumstances of his sudden death. Thanks, Perez Medcare Management, released on 25th of September 2023 with their signature on their stamp. The hospital went further to DM popular blogger Kutu Juice, and they said, the acuity, kindly go through our press release regarding to the rumor of MOHBAD's buy in connection to our hospital. We would appreciate it if you get your facts right and do the needed. Kindly note, MOHBAD did not buy in our hospital. Thanks and regards. The question is, if MOHBAD did not buy in their hospital, was brought in died already, and the nurse in question is not their staff, then it now means that MOHBAD used two hospitals. One was used when he was alive, and this one was used when he was already died, according to their press release, if what they said is true. Now, The person, I think I came across one voice note, one conversation one guy had with one interviewer like that, where he said that he saw Mohbad at one particular hospital, and it was there he was given an injection, and he just, before he knew what was happening, they rushed him out, and the rest of it, or the rest, now the history where we dey talk up to today, which is Mohbad's by now. The guy should do us that favor if he has come across this press release. Oh, he should do us that favor by releasing the name of the hospital, or the three guys that were with Mohbad should also provide that information to the police. Give them the hospital that was used before he was rushed to this particular hospital, so that they can now, start their own investigation from the hospital if what that was administered to him was wrong, that made him to slump in the first place. At this point, all these stories coming up now, they are confusing. They are very, very confused. They are confusing everybody. The first story was, after going to one hospital, they treated him. He went back. The pain was severe. A nurse came over from one particular hospital, came over to his house and gave him injection, which make him to slump. Another one was, after the treatment, he went back home. The pain was severe. He came back, which one guy said he saw him walked in the hospital with his two legs, that it was at the hospital that they gave him injection, and before you know it, now story we dey hear up to today. So we don't even know the one that is true. We don't even know the one that is lie. Everything is just mixing up, and more. In fact, everyone is a suspect in this case. So those three guys are the ones that will give accountable of what actually happened on that day, including Moba's wife. As her husband, she should be able to know what's happened. The only mistake that I think the girl did, even though she is 24, she's still young and naive, is that she should have been with Mubad right from going to the hospital, right from the injection they gave to him, right from the time they declared him died. Those guys in the vehicle, was she with them? Now, she should have persisted. In fact, to be frank, I don't know for other people's culture, because in our culture where I come from, my dear, you don't have to announce it. Now, family members will do the announcements. The wife will need to call the elder brother or the elders and pass the message across that, see what happened though. As far as the man is still living with the wife, as far as both of them are still husband and wife, the message should be passed across to anybody whosoever by the wife. Any meetings, any kind of conclusions, anything they want to do or they are doing, she must be present there. She has the right to give her opinion, to say, this is what I want and what I don't want. Any kind of opinion the elders brings up, she has the right to counter it and say, I don't want it this way, I want it this way. She should be the one to even persuade them, to know the reason, to know what actually happened, to, all these things. My dear, I don't know for other culture. This is my own culture I'm talking about. Like I said, maybe because she is naive and 24, she is young, but as a young girl, we don't born, at least where we say she claims she loved this guy, she should be able to know one or two. Then as for the DNA, guys, the last video I made, it was so controversial that some people came for me in the comment section, and some people were even calling me names. One person called me Olusho, I know your type, this, that, this, that, this, that. Please, everybody has their own right to give their opinion on what they believe in. I was never and will never be against DNA to be conducted on the son, only if that request was coming from the family members, was coming from Moba's family members. If they demand it, fine and good. She has no right to decline. Is a must, you know. But where I think that this problem is coming from is the public massively demanding for DNA tests to be run on the child. As in, all this DNA saga, DNA wahala came up after one particular line was read, as in the conversation Mohbad had with his wife before he died. And that particular line said, you F with my, then the remaining one, the one that ended the statement was cleaned. I don't know who cleaned it. Now I want to ask, guys, do you think that if Mohbad, when he was alive, knew that his wife FK'd with Sam Larry, his enemy, that everybody has been alleging that the child, the son resembles, looks like him, that he will accept to father the child, that he will even accept the girl to still remain and maintain that wife title. He will still wife the girl. I don't know. I don't know, guys. And even if the girl has done the DNA, finally, do we expect her to post it on social media for public validation? I don't get it too. I'm just asking for a neighbor. However, remember there is one adage that says, if they carry dead body for head, they waka for road. Person wey dey inside of the dead body or person wey dey waka go say carry this thing comot, e dey smell. But when the dead body reach the person family or reach inside, e no go even see nose to perceive the smell. This is a family matter. If they demand for DNA, the girl should run it, the girl should do it and give them the results. This is a very, very sensitive issue. Some people should be diplomatic and very objective about this so that they will not be accusing someone wrongly at the end of the day and make this girl land into depression. With that being said, guys, that brings me to the end of this video. And in case you're watching for the first time, this is Loudly Gist Lover YouTube. Thank you for watching and tuning in. Please do me that favor by giving this video a massive thumbs up. And remember to please hit on your red subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on your notification bell to always get notified anytime I drop new video or videos. On this channel, we react, we analyze, we give trendy gist, celebrity news, true crime, and true crime stories. And to my returning subscribers, thank you for always watching, liking, commenting, and sharing. Bye bye for now, as I'm signing off for my next one. Peace out. I love you all. Okay, bye.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated.